you guys, I'm so excited. Let's get playing. So today, hi Gordon. I've got all of the subscription products minus one that I want to show you. And I have a really fun project today. I'm just excited. So I'm going to go ahead and flip the camera so you can see what I'm doing. All right, so let's start out with the embossing powder. Okay, first of all, if you're new to this channel or if you haven't ever tuned in before, if you're not familiar with Brutus Monroe, you may not know that every month there are several subscription kits that you can join. There is, if I forget any, you guys feel free to pipe in, but there's a Stamp of the Month Club, there's an Embossing Powder of the Month Club, there is a Glitter Glaze of the Month Club, an Aqua Pigment of the Month Club, a Stencil of the Month Club, Die of the Month. There is the ATC Kit and the Inspiration Kit. I don't think I forgot anything, but if I did, feel free to jump in. But I will show you just a few of those. I do not have the die from this month, but I will show you everything else, okay? So this one is the embossing powder, and this is called Azalea. And look at how pretty. If you are a fan of pink like I am, look at that gorgeous powder.
Vicky says hello.
Hi, Vicky. Thanks for joining today. So this is the embossing powder. And let's go on. Let me show you the stamp. The stamp is so cute. The stamp this month is this adorable little princess. I don't know how well you can see her against that background. Can you see her pretty good? It looks like you can see her pretty good. Love her. It says, "Happy birthday, princess." I got some plans for her. And also today, if you want to go ahead and share this video, I am going to give away one of these. I have a spare, and you'll laugh when I tell you why. So as a member of the design team, we receive a package that has the things that we need to work with for the month. And I thought that I had received this and lost it, which I don't typically do that. But I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't see the stamp. So that's on the month of assignments. So I'm like, what am I going to do? Okay, I better just hurry and order another one. So because of that, I've got two. So I want to share my spare with you. I'll share and you share. Okay? So now you see we've got our embossing powder, we've got our stamp of the month, and now we'll move on to the glitter glaze. So this is one of my favorite things. And again, we've got that beautiful pink. It's got a bubble in it.
Tell us to share.
Oh, and make sure that you comment in the comments when you share it, because we won't know otherwise.
So I can add it to the list.
And Darren is keeping a tally and well, not a tally, I guess exactly, but he's putting all the names in the drawing. Okay? So this is the beautiful glitter glaze of the month. This is called Bunny Nose. Adorable name. And this is just beautiful. I can't wait to play with this. And then we are going to move away from the pink just a little bit, long enough for our Aqua Pigment of the month, which is Clover, which is quite appropriate for the month. And that is a beautiful green. And if you have any questions about any of these products, we can talk about them more. But the Aqua Pigment is a watercolor type. It's a water-based pigment that you can play with. And this is the stencil of the month, and it is called, I don't know what it's called actually. I don't know if you know, Darren, but
Amy asked what drawing she's got on.
Okay, you're in a drawing. If you've shared the video, you are in a drawing for a stamp of the month, the little princess one. And hello, Amy, by the way. So now you've seen those subscriptions. I want to share the ATC Kit subscription with you really quick. And I'm going to move fairly quickly through these so that we have plenty of time to play with our project for today. But this ATC Kit is particularly packed. I absolutely am amazed by all that's in the ATC Kit this month. If you are not familiar with ATCs, go to the Brutus Monroe YouTube channel if you're not already on that right now, because I do put these up on that channel as well. And there are a few videos on ATCs. Okay, you can also check that out on my YouTube channel, which is Crafty Shenanigans. So here is the paper that comes with the ATC kit and our ATC cards. And this kit comes with two things in particular that I thought were pretty cool. And that is an ink pad. This is the Embossing Ink, and I love Brutus Monroe Embossing Ink. This is amazing stuff. And heaven knows I can use a spare. So this is really a nice, I thought, very generous addition to the kit. And this one is particularly close to my heart. I am really excited. I requested rose gold. I know other people did too, but this is rose gold embossing powder. And I am pretty certain you'll see a project from me using this sometime this month, because this is just, I've been dying to get this. I love this stuff. I've seen some things that other people have made. I know Christopher has demonstrated it, and they were beautiful. So it got dark all of a sudden. I don't think that's going to interfere with the, I just turned on another light. Hopefully that's better. Okay, and so I'm just going to open this up so you can get a little bit better look at this. But this is the stamp set. I usually save that for last, but...
Gianna likes that blue glitter.
Yeah, isn't that a neat piece of paper? It always has a fun kind of specialty paper. This one also came with lace, which is really fun. If you do any kind of mixed media or whatever, this is a good way to... There's several things you could do. You could just cut it into a strip and use it for just like some sort of what's the word I'm looking for? Just to tie it around your card. Or you could use it with some modeling paste or something like that. There's several things you could do with that. So this is the stamp. And I want to just find a piece of white paper so I can show you better. This is kind of white. So you can kind of see the detail in that stamp.
Kit is awesome.
I love the ATC kits too, Vicki. They are amazing. And this one in particular is, I'm a big sucker for flowers and florals, so I'm really loving this box and the inspiration box this month. So I'm going to just put that back in here, and you will, I'm certain, see something from, I'm going to be making something from this kit as well. Not today, but definitely very soon. And then it also came with these little purple micro beads. I'm not going to take those out, but they're just teeny tiny, micro for a reason. They call them that. And then you've got this little ribbon that's really fun. It's like a little vine. And then you've got, this is called Fabulous Fibers. And this is something I've wanted to try. So they're just these little pieces of fiber that you can use for all kinds of things. I've seen Heather Collins do some amazing things with this fabulous fiber. So it's in this really pretty green color. So that will be fun to experiment with. So I'm going to just slip those back in here. And then let's move on to, this is kind of, the inspiration box is kind of the granddaddy of all of the subscriptions. It always comes with a nice big stamp set, and well, I'll just show you. Let me just show you what kinds of things come in the inspiration kit. So let me move my mat. I probably should have used a little bit stronger tape, but we'll just see how that goes. If I need to, I'll tape it down. So this is the stamp set from this month's inspiration box, which is called, by the way, Homegrown Happiness. And this came with the stamp. It came with this little die so that you can use it with the jar. So you've got your jar, and then you've also got the opening up at the top. Amazing. And it also came with, every month it comes with a little enamel pin, which is really fun. I have a letter board that I keep mine on. Who said hi?
Kay.
Hi, Kay. I'm glad that you found me.
She's been on since the beginning. She's not able to leave a comment until now.
Okay, I'm glad you figured it out. We like seeing your comments. Okay, so I am a big fan of the ribbon that comes in the inspiration kit, and I am loving this green. Tell me what shade of green you would call that, because I'm not really sure if it's emerald or what, but I think it's so pretty. It's got a lot of blue in it, I've noticed, but that's such a pretty color. And then they always come with these little, well, more, I don't think I've ever gotten one that didn't. So you get these little cards, these card fronts, and you can use them to color. They're printed with toner ink, so you can use them with foil. Imagine that with foil around it. Wouldn't that be beautiful? I can't wait to play with mine. You've got this, you've got 4 different designs, and you've got 2 of each.
Jordan says aqua, Amy says turquoise, Penny says teal.
I think it's a little more teal. There's a little more green in it than some, but
I was not too sure.
Yeah, I think teal is probably pretty close. It's gorgeous though. I'll tell you that. I keep imagining. Can you imagine that in a nice velvet chair? It just makes me want to sit in it. I don't know why, but that's what I think of as just a nice big luxurious chair. Okay, so then this kit also came with this is heat resistant acetate sheets, and this is so that if you want to, you can stamp your jar on the acetate, or you can just use your die cut and cut it out that way. And then also another thing that was kind of remarkable about this kit is it has this alcohol ink, and that is something you can use on this acetate to make it look like water for your jar. And I will show you a couple more things and then we'll move on. But I already have been playing, you can see, because I've got this in pieces, but see these little cards. These are called conversation clippings, and these, oh my goodness, these are one of my favorite things that come in the kits. They come in black and white. They have the same phrases on them, and you just cut out what you need. So I actually used one on this card. I made this card from some of the things in the inspiration box. So I cut out these flowers, and you can see my jar, and this is one of the conversation clippings. And what I don't have in here, I just realized that came in the kit as well, is the sequins. And I apparently, because I used them on my card, I moved them already into my sequin system, which I'll have to show you sometime. And it's not handy, so I'm not going to go grab it right now.
Love the font.
I do too, Gianna. That is a really pretty font.
Okay, says she thinks it might be mixtures of jade and teal.
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it too, Kay. Jade and teal. Okay, so also, just like in the ATC kit, you always get a specialty paper. And you've got this beautiful palette to work with. And so you can see, I mean, all of that came, well, other than the card. All of that, including the sequins that I don't have up here, came in this little kit. So you can see why I get so excited when I get mine every month. Okay, now I'm going to move this so that we can move on to our project today. So today's project is actually going to probably go kind of fast, but it's going to be really fun. I think you will enjoy it. I went ahead and I purchased a couple of fun things. I stick to a lot of the Brutus Monroe stuff, but Brutus Monroe has really expanded. There are so many things that they carry that are from all different vendors now. So anything, it's kind of a one-stop shop, you could call it. And I'm loving that. I love all of the fun things that come through. And one of them that I am loving is Doodlebug. And these are a couple of the things that I purchased from Doodlebug. Well, I purchased from Brutus Monroe, of Doodlebug, I should say. And I had never purchased one of their 6x6 pads before. And I really, really love it. My favorite thing about it that has been a pet peeve of mine for a long time is when you go to transfer, when you're making a card and you use a piece of scrapbook paper, oftentimes the prints are so big that I feel like they overwhelm your card. Well, that is something that they thought of too, and their prints for their 6x6 paper are much smaller. You can see they're definitely scaled more for cards. So I am totally loving that. See, that's so cute. You could just cut one little strip and have a little washi strip. You've got, look at all these prints. Don't they just make you happy? They're just so bright and cheerful. And so this was one thing that I had to have, and I am not at all disappointed. I am stoked. I think I'll be buying a lot of these. And so this is part of what we're using. And these are my little scraps from what we're using today, so I'm just going to tuck them right in there. And then coordinating with that, I got the Chit Chat. This is called Hippity Hoppity. I guess I should tell you that. Hippity Hoppity 6x6 pad, Hippity Hoppity Chit Chat. And the Chit Chat is really fun. I'll show you. You can see how many things come in it, but we'll just kind of open it up and just, I'll pull out a couple of things.
The bunny and the carrot card.
Yes, you got to see the bunny and the carrot. I will pull that out right now because you kind of have to see that. It's just too cute to not pull that out. I agree. Okay, so you've got all kinds of fun things that are great for scrapbooking, especially. You've got these great sentiments that are nice and big and fun. I know that all of this is backwards for the live, but we will go ahead and turn it around for the yeah, I guess I should tell you this too. So after the live, we go through and we put the live on YouTube. We put it on both the Crafty Shenanigans YouTube channel and the Brutus Monroe YouTube channel. All right, so you can see all of those amazing sentiments, and that's just, you know, I didn't really spend a lot of time because, like I said, I want to have a little more time to actually put it together. But look at all of these great sentiments.
Gianna says the doodlebug's hard to resist.
Doodlebug is hard to resist, Gianna. I tell ya, I obviously didn't resist because I couldn't. Too many cute things. Look at all these cute little things. You could make so many tags, so many scrapbook pages, so many cards. Lots of options here. I think these are particularly cute, these little stamps. Aren't those fun? I think those would be cute on a card, just those. And then, oh, I thought I had a bunny in a car. Maybe I don't. The bunny in the carrot card. Well, I have a bunny in a plane. And then we've got the Hello Spring.
Donna F says hi.
Hi, Donna. Thanks for joining.
I tell her about the sharing.
And if you share today, anybody who's joining, I should say it again. If you share this post, then you will be entered into a drawing to win the Stamp of the Month, which is the little princess. I don't know if that's what it's called, but she's really cute. All right, I think I must not have the carrot. Does the carrot not come on there? Okay, so yes, there is one on this little, so I'll give you, in some of their other packs, I think they have the carrot, but there is this little stamp. You can see the carrot car. Isn't that cute? All right, I am going to put these in here later because that will take me forever because I'm not coordinated. So I'm gonna do that after filming. And let's just get started on our card. So you may, if you watched last week, I have been trying to do different card folds just because it's something I just am not completely confident about sometimes. And I just kind of get in a rut and I do a lot of cards in the just A2 size, which there's absolutely nothing wrong with, but you know, it's good to branch out and try some new things. So I'm going to try to do that more frequently. I will do it at least once a month, but I may do it more often depending on what's going on and what I'm working with. So now, we're going, I don't even remember what this was called. That wasn't very good. I have to be honest with you. I don't remember what this kind of card is called. It's a type of easel card. I will put it on the video when I redo the video, but I am afraid that was a detail I missed, unfortunately. So here we are. This is like half a sheet of paper. You know, when you're cutting out your paper, if you just were to cut out is it easel card? You know what I'm saying? When you just have your card going halfway, long ways. So you can see this is just the same. It's 11 inches long. I should probably use a different ruler so you can actually see the measurements better. So yeah, this is 11 inches long. And then I went ahead and I folded it in half. And then I went ahead and scored it at, from the middle fold, I scored it in about 2 3/4 inches. Okay. So it's going to, when it's open.
Gianna said cut like a top folding.
Yes, like a top folding. Thank you, Gianna. Okay, so that's how this part goes. Now this one, This one is just about 9 inches long and 3.5 inches wide. Okay, and then you'll just fold that one in half. That does not look 9 inches long, but it is. Okay, sorry, I just wanted to double check that I was telling you the right thing. So what we're gonna do with this is, I just want to make sure I have everything going the right way. You know how it is when you're live, you forget everything. So this is gonna go this way. This is gonna go like this. So yeah, okay. So first thing we want to do is we want to make sure we've got everything scored up well. I just like to go across all the edges because sometimes when I cut, I don't know if I'm just pushing down too hard or what, but I get kind of a rough edge. So I don't like it to be kind of, I don't like that groove it kind of makes. And then I cut down a piece of our decorative paper from our little Hippity Hop to 4 inches by 5 1/4. And so that one's just going to go right on the front of our card. And I think I'll just use, I'm just going to use our my Brutus Monroe Easy Tear Tape. And like, it was hard to make a decision because both sides are so cute, but for what I'm doing, we're going to use the purple side. You probably want more than one of those. I know, I'm thinking I might want another one of those pads. They're so cute. But you do get, I think, let me see how many you get of each. I know you get at least a couple of each design. Okay, so we're going to center that on there.
Jen says, loves the color combination.
It's a cute color palette that they used. I agree. I think it's really cute.
Gianna says, always choose purple.
Yes, purple is Darren's favorite color. Okay, so now that we've got that on there, we need some grass. So I just cut this little piece. This piece is 4 inches by, I think it was 2.5. Let me tell you for sure. It is, or is it 1.5? I'm sorry, I can't remember. I have to look. Yeah, 1.5. So this is 1.5 inches this way, 4 inches this way. Look at these cute carrots. I'm telling you, this paper is adorable. I'm talking a lot. I feel like I might be missing some conversation. Am I?
No.
No?
You know when people say that.
Okay. I was showing you so many things.
I love all the happy spring colors.
I agree. These little spring colors, they're so happy. And I like them because I like that they have a little bit more vibrance than some pastels. You know, they're not quite pastel. They've got just a little bit more color to them.
Kay says special full cards are her favorite to make.
Okay, we'll have to talk. Maybe you can give me some pointers because, like I said, I get a little intimidated by them, but I want to get more familiar with them so that they don't intimidate me. Okay, so now we've got, this is going to be our little background and this is our little grass. And now let's get this kind of going too. So this, we're going to use a little bit of our, these are the Easy Tab foam dots. I love this. I've already gone through a whole package of these almost because I love them so much. I have more coming today. Cannot be without them. Okay, so this, just want to make sure I put it on there right. Let's go ahead and do this part just so that this will make it easier.
Kathy says love the colors.
Ah, thanks, Kathy.
Antonio says so Eastery colors.
Yes, definitely Eastery, springy colors, huh? So just to make it simple, let's go ahead and put this on so that we don't lose track of where everything goes. So I'm just going to center this one on that first panel on the inside. So it's kind of a card within a card. So you can kind of see how it's going to stand up. Okay? So then we're going to add our little Hoppy Easter right about there, I think. Okay, and how easy was that? This card is a funny card to me because I was getting everything ready and I was like, there's just no stamping today. This is kind of crazy. It feels kind of wrong. But it's so nice that it's so simple too. So this little piece right here is cut to 4 inches wide. And then I believe it's 2 3/4, but it might be 2.5. Let me look. It's 2.5. So 2.5 inches right here. Let's make our scallops go downwards. Makes more sense to me. So we'll go ahead and we'll attach that. All right, let's see if I can get that centered on. Don't forget, if you share, to make sure that you put that you did in the comments so that you get entered into the drawing, okay? So then one thing that we're going to do is with this little row of flowers I thought were so cute, we're going to just use a little bit of foam on those.
Kathy says, I remember when I first started making cards, you only used white stock cardstock. So I know what you mean. It was hard for me to get used to different color paper.
It's true. There you start getting more used to new things. The thing is once you've made them, like the first time through might be kind of rocky, kind of rough, but you know what? You learn so much. You just have to keep remembering that it's just paper and it's okay. And if you mess up, that's okay. You try again. And usually after the first time you've learned a lot and you're able to avoid the same mistakes. So I'm just using these little square foam squares because I need them to be just a little smaller for what I'm doing. I want to make sure there's a little room for our card to kind of tuck in there. Maybe I don't need to that bad. Well, what's done is done. It's not going to hurt anything either. See, I'm learning. This is the first time I've put this card together. I planned it out, but I haven't ever actually put it together. So hopefully I don't run into any kind of crazy, but if I do, guess what? I will learn. The first time I learned how to do a shaker card, and I did a live not too long after the first time, and I totally messed it up. It was hilarious. But now I know what not to do.
We asked what color is the cardstock.
This cardstock is C. Darren will put a link up to that. Darren's really good about that. So let's put this, if we want it to kind of stand up like that, let's put it about right here. Hopefully that's fairly straight. I need to move it over a little bit. Let's put it about right there. Okay, so now our card will stay open like that when we want it to be open. Okay, so we still have a lot to do, so I'm kind of just moving along. I went ahead, I want to show you this die set. I did use some Brutus Monroe product here. The C is Brutus Monroe, and we've got these dies I want to show you because they are adorable. I've been wanting to use them, and now that Easter's here. So this is the sample that I received as a designer. So it doesn't have all of the fancy branding on it. And as you can see, I've kind of played with it, and I haven't put them all right back on the adhesive. But you've got, I'm going to just kind of spread them out so you can see what's available in here. But you've got your cute little bunnies. You've got 2 little bunnies.
Called the Cottontail.
It's called Cottontail cutouts. Is that what you said?
Cutting dies.
Cutting dies. Sorry, I was making up my own name there. Okay, so Cottonwood die cuts. Cottontail or Cottonwood? Cottontail. Sorry. Bear with me, guys. Apparently, I'm going to struggle with that one. Okay, so you've got your cute little basket. Here's the basket. Here's the handle and a little bow you can use. And then you've got your grass that goes in your basket. You've got a little half egg here you can use with your chick. And then you've got these different sizes of Easter eggs. And you've got even this one that you can make a little half egg for. And then you've got all the insides of the ears. You've got the little faces. You've got a little carrot in there. So many just fun, cute pieces to this set. So I wanted to show that to you. And so I went ahead and I did these ones already. And on these I kind of cheated. You can cut out, you could see there was a little die that did the little faces. But for me, I just kept losing the eyes because I'm just not that coordinated, I guess. So I just went ahead and glued the colors I wanted to the back because that was a little easier for me to keep track of. Other than the nose, I did cut the nose out and I just went ahead and glued that. I had the black there first, so I had something easier to glue it to. It looks like I got just a little bit of adhesive on here that I just want to take off. Went a little crazy with my glue. So we'll just take that off. No big deal. Okay, so this paper that I used on the ears, this is the inner ear I still have to glue on here. These are both the rainbow I am tongue-tied. Rainbow dot slimline paper from Brutus Monroe. And Darren will put a link up to that too. And I went ahead and used the grass from the inside of the basket, and I used it with the melon paper to kind of just give us a little something more to work with on the front. And then let's go ahead and put those ears in, the inner ears I should say. And you can just kind of see where they go because they follow the line of the ears, and they just make that bunny pop. Isn't that cute? Do I have that in the right one? Yes, I do. So we'll get those on there. All right, so we've got those ready to go. I want to put one more piece on the inside. I feel like I'm going to leave this down here blank so that this is where you would write your message to your friend or whoever you're sending to. But for right here, I think we'll go ahead and cut our little banner about right here. And I'll save that. I'll cut those out and use those on something else. But I think this is good for what we're doing here. And I think I'll just glue those. Probably the easiest way to do that. Okay. And I'm just going to trim anything that's hanging over. Okay, so we've got our little banner there. So look how cute the inside of this card is. And then we can just kind of have it propped open. You probably can't see that really well. I didn't even realize. I'm going to show you this way. So now let's finish the front of this card. So I think we'll get our grass kind of in this area. And I think I want our bunny, yeah, we want our bunny a little bit behind the grass. I think I will use a little bit of our foam just to get a little bit more dimension out of that. And I'm just putting it on the ends. And I just want to show you why I love the Easy tab, because I'm having a hard time getting that off. Okay, so let's put this about, let's put it about right there. And now we'll add our little bunny. And And I'm just going to put a little piece
Michelle
of our
says hi.
Easy Tear. Hi, Michelle. Thanks for joining us today.
Talk about the share.
Just so you know, Michelle, if you share today, you will be entered to, just make sure that you let us know you shared, but you will be entered to win the stamp of the month, which is the cute little princess. Okay, so we're going to put our little bunny behind the grass a little bit. And now we just need to add our little chick. And I'm just going to tape him right to that grass. And I think I'll add one foam square down at the bottom just so that it makes him kind of more stabilized. Okay, so we'll add him about maybe right there. I really went crazy on that glue. There we go. So I love this little eraser. It's just an adhesive eraser, and I don't even know where I got it, but I'll tell you, it does make it easier to get all those little goobers off. There we go. Goober free. Okay, so now I've got this cute little sentiment that says for somebody special, and we will just put that down with our Easy Tear tape. Okay, this is going to drive me crazy. I just noticed this is crooked, so I do have to fix our grass a little bit. All right, that's closer. So we'll put this, we're going to add some more things to it, so I want it a little bit high because we're going to add some fun little elements with that. Let's add some flowers. And all of these, I mean, pretty much everything except these little guys. I mean, look at all that. Look at all of the little embellishments we used. Those were all in that little kit. And you could make a ton more.
Jen says so cute.
This is so much fun. I really love all of the little elements that come in that little chit chat.
Antonio says his card is turning out adorable.
Aw, thank you, Antonio.
Gordon says so cute.
Thank you, Jen. Thank you,
Michelle
Gordon.
says super adorable. Donna says it's adorable.
You guys are so nice. Thank you. So we'll put a flower here. And I think we need another flower. I think we'll put another flower right there. And now we just need to add the rest of our little elements up at the top.
Kay says, do you know pencils with a white eraser will remove extra stuff?
Oh, that makes sense, Kay. I haven't really tried it, but yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I'm thinking our heart's a little higher than I meant to put it.
Michelle said I'm late. Is this Doodlebug?
There's some Doodlebug, and then the dies are Brutus Monroe. We used dies for our little chicken, our little bunny, and our grass, and the rest of our little embellishments are from Doodlebug's Chit Chat, the Hippity Hop Chit Chat. All right.
And the die set is called Cottontail.
And the die set is called Cottontail.
Cindy says so darn cute.
All right. Thank you, Cindy. All right, I might rethink that. It's gonna bug me. Hang on a sec, guys.
Bernie says such a cute card.
Who said that?
Bernie.
Thanks, Bernie.
Spinnigan. Bernie Spinnigan. I hope I said that right.
I feel like that needs to be there. So we're going to move our heart over a little bit. I'm going to put this on with something that's not permanent because I'm still kind of messing around with it. Let's see. I have a little heart I want to put over here.
Louise says, pretty and simple, great combination.
Thanks, Louise.
I forgot to turn off our AC.
Oh, sorry about the air conditioner in the background, you guys. I didn't even realize it was on. But I did feel like I was kind of yelling, so maybe that's why. Let's see. Do we need both hearts or do we just want?
Kay says, oh, now I have to get the dies.
They are really cute dies. They are really cute dies. All right, I'm kind of liking that. Thanks for bearing with me while I kind of play. All right, I think we'll put this one here. And we'll put this one up there. All right. What do we think? Do we think it's done? I think we're pretty much done. So we've got, for somebody special, we've got our cute little duck, or not duck, but chick and our bunny. And then we've got our fun little, this is where you could write. You could just put a piece of pattern paper there too if you wanted to, but I figured I kind of wanted to leave a little more room for somebody to write on. And then you can have it sit there like an easel.
Vicky says, the fun part is figuring out where to put all the elements. Really cute design. Love the easel fold.
Thank you so much. I will find the actual name of this fold because I apologize. I didn't retain that information, but I will put that on when I put the video on YouTube. Okay, guys? All right, Darren, did we get some sharers?
We did.
All right, I think it's about time that we do a drawing.
All right, we're gonna spin.
All right, so we're doing a drawing right now.
Kay says you nailed the card.
Oh, thank you so much, Kay.
All right. The winner is Mandy Chow.
Mandy Chow, can you please message me so that I can get your address, so I can, your mailing address, and I'll mail this to you, okay? Congratulations. Thank you so much for watching and for sharing. All right, you guys, I'm going to flip the phone back so that I can say a proper goodbye. And I did get a new phone, so I'll be trying a different phone next time, so you'll have to let me know how they compare. It should be better. This phone is like 5 years old, and Darren last time was like, it's just time. It's time to get you a new phone. So bless his heart, he takes good care of me. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you joining today, and I look forward to seeing you again next week. Have a great rest of your week. Have fun creating. Bye.